Your boy Stretch One, SN Radio, and this is SNRadioOnline.com, man.
Everywhere I be, I see shawty's be loving her. When I rock my hat, fresh tie on my button. Fresh dinners with a fresh vest with a sweater on. Fresh pair of friends, I say, fresher than the shows. Everywhere I go, they always wanna catch ya. Whispering in my ear, is there anybody with ya?
Recording live with SNRadioOnline.com. And I'm sitting here with Musiq Soulchild. How are you, Musiq?
I'm doing alright, how about yourself?
I'm good. Okay, I must ask, is it Musiq Soulchild or is it Musiq? Okay. And what makes a neo-soul artist to you?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be funny, but I don't know. I wouldn't define myself as a soul singer.
Okay. And who are some of your favorite artists that are out right now?
Right now, ironically, having a lot of hip hop.
Really?
You know, like Kanye and Andre 3000, Lil Wayne, Drake, you know, the whole Young Wayne situation. Like I'm inspired by rappers. I've always been heavily inspired by rappers. I like that approach. I like that rapper's cadence. I like that, just that urgency. And I always try to incorporate that into what I do.
I must ask, are you an India Ari fan for all the viewers out there?
Definitely,
There was
India
a lot
Ari.
of rumors going around that you guys were a hot item. Any words on that?
No, she's just a good friend of mine. That's all.
Okay, so we kind of wanted that to happen.
Yeah, I think
You guys have been great together.
Yeah, thank
so,
you.
Being the oldest of 9 children and not completing your high school degree, what would you say was the hardest thing? What was the biggest obstacle for you? What kept you in power?
The most challenging part of it was having the thought, the consistent thought in the back of my mind that people were going to think that I was an idiot. You know, and I didn't like the thought of that. So what kept me motivated and empowered, I like that word that you use, is that I knew that I wasn't an idiot. So it started off a little reckless. I was a bit of an overachiever. So I did everything that I could think of to showcase that I'm intelligent. You know, then it got to the point where it's like, it really doesn't matter. You know, it only matters as it pertains to when it's important. So I learned that, okay, as long as I can respond how I should respond in under whatever circumstance, then I should be good. Then it was a matter of educating myself on how to respond. So if I find myself in a professional setting, you know, I don't just act like I'm at the crib, you know. Or, you know, just learning just the different dynamics of things that people don't always teach you about. But you sort of got to pick up on your own and use common sense and things like that. So I think that knowing that I was intelligent, which was actually ironically the cause of the reason why I didn't get into school. I just felt my intelligence was being undermined. You know, so I just didn't entertain the curriculum.
Absolutely. And I'm a huge fan of yours, let me say. And I've noticed that your music is taking a new turn. Is that due to the new management, or is it something new that you're doing?
Personally, I don't really feel like I'm doing anything new per se. However, I am expanding, you know, and I'm doing more. And as far as how the new management has affected, I think it has by allowing me more encouragement. I think my previous management was more interested in the machine aspect, you know, whereas though my new management is more so, what do you want to do? Because this is where you can take it. So that's very encouraging.
What can fans expect to hear from you in the future?
Just pretty much that same stride that I've taken through each project. Saying that to say I'm going to do my best to push things forward a little bit more. Right now, I'm more particularly interested in fusing the whole digital synth, you know, world with the analog, organic thing. I'm trying to fuse those two worlds together in a way where it's accessible in the modern music world, where it's not too digital and it's not too, you know, live instrumentation. I'm trying to fuse the two because I'm doing my best to entertain an artist. I'm doing my best to entertain an audience that's inspired by music from the past, and I'm also doing my best to gain an audience who probably don't really have no concept of who Marvin Gaye is. You know, unfortunately, that's a reality. It's not a bad thing. It's a whole generation. I want to be the bridge. Basically, I'm trying to bridge the gap. So.
Where can your fans find more about NuFace music?
Anywhere. MySpace, Twitter, Facebook. I'm sure I guess they have a lot of personal, independent blogs put up on my behalf. So
Well, thank you so much for your time. This is Drea Oppan reporting live with SMRadioOnline.com.
I think I'm just fed up, baby. You think I can be so arrogant, but I'm